bans lately, looks like it's just going to be a regular bans though.
Wow, I don't know
The
about
Lux,
regular.
though?
I was
The
going to say,
Lux, though?
Praise that, like, I don't play Lux. I don't know whether you've ever seen me play this game, but it is...
I'm not going to lie. Thunderlord's Decree Lux is the bee's knees at this
It's-
point. I
here we go.
absolutely love it.
It's
As a Lux
synergy
player.
once again. It's the double lift, well, it was
The Lucian ban, there it is.
Yeah,
Yep,
the
still
Lucian
there.
ban. So, Lucian mirror matchup is what's coming up. We just saw Reckless say, I don't want to see a Lucian
I
mirror
know.
matchup. We've had enough of them.
But he's like, you know what? But I'll pick it. So you're the bad guy if you pick it and mirror me. And it is probably going to be that mirror. One is locked in. They'll see it once both are. And they're going to be loading into game. So we'll have also what they're going, mainly Grasp of the Undying for these guys and the AD carries as they run through. With the Exhaust Ignite has kind of been the deal that they go through. We've seen 1v1 top lane tournaments, you know, on Twitch and stuff that people will realize Longsword pots, no, now Doran's pot, and it's evolved. But really it's just been Grasp of the Undying, the Exhaust, and the Ignite. It's kind of sticking.
Oh yeah, it has been sticking. And you know there's an interesting dynamic that, again, now that it's a best of 3, this will determine who has to ban Lucian in the second game. Because whoever wins on this is the better Lucian, so kind of that writes that, and it takes away a ban for game 2. Right?
How crappy would Prey feel though if he lost to Bjergsen on Lucian and then Bjergsen banned it? So he's like, you can't get that game back. No retribution there. You get nothing. That would be a bit of a mind game. A mind game on top of now being able to talk in game versus these guys. Yeah. And we'll see what they can do to each other. Blue versus red, ice versus fire, or fire versus fire, I should say. I looked at his desk, it was blue, but it is hot on the stage right now. Nar's happy, everyone's happy. You can see the crowd is packed. They're ready for some 1v1s here as the clock ticks down. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to start evening out what is going to happen here for the 1v1 finals. If Bjergsen moves on, he'll be facing either Double Lift or Froggen. If either of these two move on, I should say.
And
they face Double Lift or Froggen in the finals.
Those are some real tough opponents. I mean, everyone in this, we've got 2 mid laners, 2 AD carries in this setup.
That's,
but
yeah, great
all
point,
of them
great point.
are very well known for their mechanics. I mean, every single one of these is like, this guy's a god at his role. So now we're going to find out, is it mid laners, is it AD carries that can take the title?
Oh, the 1v1 Snowdown Showdown is live. We're on to the Abyss. Bjergsen versus Prey. We'll see who comes out on top for Fire. Yes, they have to take their own teammate out, as we said before, but it's for the better. In the end, it's for the better.
In
Promise.
the end, yeah, it's okay. They'll all be able to rejoice in the extra points they'll get, but Prey kind of conceding the control of that bush to Bjergsen. But again, it is only a minor thing unless the Bjergsen can actually punish this. Prey will look to back up just as the wave comes in, and unless Bjergsen gets forced away, shouldn't really do too much. It will equalize out as the minion waves hit.
See where they go with this. It looks like they're just painting happy little smiley faces.
Happy face.
Happy little faces.
Putting happy little trees onto
Nope.
Howling Abyss.
No mistakes. There are mistakes.
There are.
Very much are mistakes. All right, 1 CS each side. I don't know, Prey attacked a different minion. This may be in Bjergsen's favor now.
It may do. It actually isn't so much of a problem for Prey right now that he missed that first CS. As long as he gets the push at the same time, but that's all he's got to do is equalize. And he's actually ever so slightly ahead. He's about an auto up just from the extra damage that he got down onto the minions early on.
Patiently waiting. So he's going to drop the minions back so he has a little easier time to farm back here.
Yeah, and it's his first minion off the second wave that is going to give him level 2,
Yep.
so expect him to go all in, well, at least land damage down onto Bjergsen if Bjergsen can't equalize
100,000,000%.
There you go, though. Even timing on these two. It's going to be neck and neck
Yep.
for a long time.
See the movement as well. They're kind of keeping opposite sides of each other, mirroring that position so they don't get any auto attacks in. They're not wanting. We see 8 to 8 here in CS. Very, very even. And I don't feel like they're going to miss any for quite some time unless they can actually get this minion wave to the turret. Bjergsen just walking that minion out to the side. And the trade so far, very respected by both sides. Nobody has gone all in, seeing the 2, and probably 3 is going to come out.
Yeah, it is off the...
All right, all right.
Ooh. Good trade, good trade. Although Bjergsen does have slightly more mana, I'm kind of interested in whether either of them are running mana regen in this situation. Bjergsen will hit 3, Prey hits 3 as well. Both of them running 6-6-18, so going for that sustain build that we've seen before. Interested to see what runes and masteries are being run between these two. I'll take a look at them now.
All right, Prey taking a little bit more damage. Bjergsen does have a lead here as he's going to heal up a bit, but takes that light across the face. He is not feeling good. Remember, they can talk to each other. You see Prey smiling right now, knowing he got a bit of an advantage with that Q, but the mana is still low. Goes for the Relentless Pursuit and also hits the Q. Very nicely done with the Piercing Light. Now he's out of mana, though. He's got to be careful. Bjergsen still has a Pursuit under his belt, but cannot go for it. relics have spawned. Looks like we'll get a little more back and forth.
Yeah, it looks like Bjergsen, I believe, has ever so slightly less armor in this trade. So it means every time that Prey trades into him, Bjergsen should take ever so slightly more damage from this. So Prey is going to look to utilize that, but I believe Bjergsen's traded at 4 slight mana regen. So we'll watch his mana bar as this game continues.
A lot of things we see is a mistimed exhaust within these fights as well. It throws things off greatly if you're to use that too late. You already took too much damage because then the ignite just starts eating through you and you can't get done what you need to after the other guy's down with ignite, or exhaust rather, because you're now getting exhausted. So it becomes a very tricky situation of who uses it first, or if you're the second guy to use it, who's going to be on top.
This is a very, very tense start to this game because it's Prey does manage to take.
That's big.
That is a big, big factor there as Prey takes it. We'll get, of course, the regen off that.
It's one of those mechanics you got to think about. What side are you on when the time of the relic is going to spawn? Bjergsen mainly playing the left side the whole time so far, and that really played in favor of Prey. 5 as well. He's going to get 6 before Bjergsen does if he doesn't beat back.
Prey is getting really good trades here. He's hitting both minions and Bjergsen. And what that's forcing is Bjergsen, as he takes more damage, forcing Bjergsen to try and counter push this wave because he doesn't want it pushing under the turret because that is what gives Prey so much freedom. And keep in mind, this version of Howling Abyss, the towers do extra damage to the creeps. 2 tower shots will kill a melee minion outright, so you can't let that happen. And the back creeps will get killed with, it's just 1 shot and then an auto. So it's very different to Summoner's Rift.
Riot, please. So, long swords on the side of Prey. Gotta get more long swords. And it looks like it's gonna be more sustain on the side of Bjergsen. So he actually turns his long sword into a scepter. He'll come back to lane and actually maybe try to trade more in this instance.
The only problem with this is keep in mind that that's extra upfront health that Prey is going to have from
with
those Doran's blades. Plus he has that ever so slight more armor, so it means he should be able to trade initially more effectively, and then Bjergsen will have to just regen back up.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working out too well right now. Still a relic behind Prey if he even needs to get it. Bjergsen's going to walk into his. It does not give him too much back. Prey has put him up and top off his health bar. And Bjergsen knows the damage trade is not in his favor right now. The CS is already starting to go in favor of Prey. The exhaust is down. There's the calling. One last shot on the tail of Bjergsen, but it does not take him down. He may be forced to go back to base without another relic here. He's going to try to stay for the minion wave and for the levels. He's still not 6. This could be it. One more shot. Bjergsen goes down for game 1 of the best of 3. Prey takes it.
Prey does take it, just got better trades time and time again, was able to just survive through the damage of Bjergsen. And Prey, even though he used his ignite earlier, had his exhaust still up, so even if Bjergsen had tried to go in with that ignite of his own, he would have been fine. And you can see just the trade. The culling comes out from Prey a little later, not quite enough.
He timed that perfectly as his exhaust wore off.
Oh yeah.
That's just that second nature you have in the back of your head. You don't have to worry about what's on you. You know the play. You think about what your enemy is thinking about, and you can get inside his head. Easy peasy for Prey there.
And that was such a tough spot for Bjergsen because he can't really back